I start listening to it, if there's nothing that good on the other radio stations, it's nice to hear the local news, but as far as music goes, I think it's very dull.
Right.
It's just incredibly mainstream and commercial. And then, of course, when the adverts come on, I end up switching over to the station.
Okay. If you could think of 2 words to describe the Lakeland radio station when you hear the name about, how would you describe it?
Mainstream.
Gives me up-to-date information on the local community in my area.
Brilliant. If you could describe it in 2 words that first spring to mind, what would you say?
Local and fun.
It's local. We can actually get it when we're driving around. So listen to it when we're in the car, don't we, sometimes? And it has the local travel news on.
Okay, that's brilliant.
Handy.
Thank you. And also, what are the main 2 things that come to mind when you think of the Lakeland radio station?
Oh gosh. Sort of the travel aspect, really.
Right.
And that it's full of, and it tells you what's on locally, basically. So if we want to go somewhere, sometimes it gives you ideas really where to go.
Yeah.
It does promote a lot of local events.
Well, it's good for the local news and let you know everything that's going on, local sport and everything.
Brilliant. And do you feel part of something when you listen to it, like the community?
You do really, yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I quite like it. It's local. I get all the local news and traffic reports, which is very handy for my job.
Yeah.
Yeah, overall it's pretty good.
Very good. Do you feel part of something when you listen to it?
Oh, what, sorry?
Do you feel part of something when you listen to it?
Probably part of the audience.
Yeah.
Not the other audiences, yeah.
Usually for traffic news and for local events.
Okay, thank you. Do you feel that you feel part of something when you listen to it, like the Lake District?
Yeah, I guess so, because I'm local.
Well, I used to listen to it when I was driving to work because I had the traffic news.
Great.
So that was a big reason, and roads and things like that. But I used to just like the music that they played in the morning. It was quite fun, and just sort of local events, things that were happening in the area. So I found it a good way of keeping up with what was going on.
Okay, that's great. If you could describe in 2 words what it means to you, how would you describe it?
How I saw the radio, you mean?
Yeah, like say if you just listened and heard the name around.
It's just kind of light-hearted and quite informative as well, I think.
Enjoy the bits of news, travel and music.
Would you say that you feel part of something, part of the Lake District when you listen to it?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And if you could mention 2 words that spring to mind when you hear the name, what would pop up for you?
Local and
Usually, because it's where I'm working, the only one you can get reception for where I'm working at.
Okay. Are you big fans?
I like the music sometimes, but I don't like the adverts.
Right. So if you could think of 2 words that pop up into your head when you think of the Lakeland radio station, what are they?
Quite cheesy.
Thanks. Anything else?
Advert's cheesy. The stupid Tweedie's hotel and bar jingle is cheesy.
Thank you. And
But the music's varied and that can be good.
right. And do you feel part of something, like part of the local community when you listen to it?
No.
Local news, anything. Road reports, weather.
Okay. And if you think of 2 words that pop up into your mind when you think of the Lakeland radio station, what would those be?
Can't think of any, to be honest. Good music.
Mainly because it just gives me the travel news when I'm on my way to work in the morning.
Okay. And if you could think of 2 words that pop into your mind when you think of the Lakeland radio station, what would those be?
Fun and interesting.
Okay, thank you. Do you feel part of something as well when you listen to it?
Yeah, it's kind of it makes you feel included. It's a bit like a community thing, I think. There's lots of events they advertise and they go through the book club and the gardening club and things like that, and it's just of local interest really to local people.
Okay.